What's up, YouTube? This is Bill Hazel. It's July 1st, right around midnight 2015. Just got home in time to pop on the Women's World Cup semifinal, USA against Germany on the DVR. Very exciting game. Not a great game, but great game played by the US women. Um, I gotta tell you, I thought I was gonna fall asleep when I got home. I was exhausted. I start watching, and the U.S. starts just taking it to Germany and is attacking and is getting all kinds of shots. Germany's goalkeeper, Angerer, made a lot of big saves. The U.S. was not able to finish over and over again. They got so many chances in the first half. It looked like they were going to run away with it, but they could not actually pound one of these shots home. So, game goes halftime, 0-0. Second half starts. Germany starts attacking, making things interesting, and it's a little bit more even back and forth. And there is a bouncing ball in the U.S. penalty box that is a 50-50 ball, and the U.S. Fullback is trying to contain the onrushing Germany player, and the Germany player gets by her, and the ball is bouncing right in front of her. She's going to have a clear shot at Hope Solo. So the U.S. player has no recourse but to reach over and pull her down by the shoulder, and that is a yellow card and a penalty. Some people thought that it should have been a red card. I was okay with that call. I'm not sure that's a red card, but some people were saying that she's taking her out of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, so I can sort of understand that. Then, interestingly, Hope Solo is walking around wide of the goal mouth in out of bounds territory for 15, 20, 30, 45 seconds, and it looked like it was a little bit of gamesmanship. She's clearly trying to get in the head of the penalty kicker for Germany, and Germany was 12 of 12 on penalty kicks in the World Cup. They've never missed. So what happens when she kicks it? Hope Solo dives, guesses wrong, but the kick is wide, doesn't even hit the post, and it's still scoreless. At that point, I thought the U.S. was going to fall behind, and I thought they were going to lose this game that they had dominated so well in the first half. So things continue, and about 7 minutes later, another questionable call. By the way, some people thought that Hope Solo should have gotten a yellow card for delaying the game by walking around and doing things to kind of ice the kicker, so to speak. But on the other end, Alex Morgan, who's gorgeous, by the way, but she's also a great soccer player, and she's moving with the ball up into the penalty area, and just before she gets to the penalty area, before she gets into that box, she gets sort of hip-checked right on the border by a Germany player, and she falls inside the box, and they call a penalty, and they call a penalty shot, and it's only supposed to be a penalty shot if you're inside that box. And replays show that the contact occurred right on the outskirts of it. It probably should not have been a penalty kick. So yeah, the U.S. benefits from a bad call. It looked like there were a couple of calls like that, and that one led to a U.S. penalty kick for Carli Lloyd, and Lloyd didn't miss. She puts the U.S. up ahead at about the 67th minute, and the U.S., Germany had some chances, but the U.S. really had control from that point on. They get an insurance goal from Kelly O'Hara after Lloyd does some really nice dribbling in close quarters up near the goal, off to the side, and she sets up Kelly O'Hara with this nice ball up in the air, and O'Hara with this slide, 1 foot in the air kick to pound it through the goal mouth, and there was just no chance for Angerer there. Angerer had a great game, by the way. She made 3 saves in the first half, but not enough. The U.S. was too good. They played their best game of the tournament against their best opponent. Germany was favored to beat them, and Germany was no match this day. But you could still make the case. A couple of calls went the U.S.'s way that maybe shouldn't have. Either way, the U.S. goes on to the final on Sunday afternoon, 6 p.m. in Vancouver. They're going to play either Japan or England. I would really like to see them play Japan. They lost a heartbreaker to Japan 4 years ago. they could use a little bit of revenge, a little rematch. I think that would be a great way to spend this Sunday afternoon or evening, 6 p.m., the U.S. against Japan. But they got to play each other first. That's tomorrow. So that's my recap. Women's World Cup semifinal. The U.S. is going to the championship again. They got to the championship 4 years ago. They lost in penalty kicks. They lost late leads. They want a chance to redeem themselves, and they're going to get it. Peace.